Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with ZZ Mark.
Hey, Mark.
ZZ.
The Eddie
Good
Horvath.
morning.
And we are the 21st of September.
Wow.
Already.
Wow.
This is the last day of summer. You will see this video on the second day of fall.
How about that?
So yeah, just the magic. We filmed this on Saturday, so yeah, and it's actually going to be a really nice day.
Yes,
We're going to
it
be in the
is.
low 80s. Chance of rain later on in the day.
Oh, we need
but,
rain. We need
yeah,
it.
we are in a deficit, but next week they're talking 2 to 3 inches of rain.
Wow.
And yeah, I haven't been doing Friday Eve videos. There's just too much going on. I'm trying to get my eye to heal up here. Things are going very well with my cataract surgery, by the way. A lot of people have been asking. Thank you so much for the prayers and thoughts. But I'm going to think about doing a live chat maybe one evening. So I'll probably put it on somewhere around 7 o'clock. And just to give everybody, just say hi. And if you got any questions, you can ask them then.
That's a good time.
That works out really well. We have a happy birthday to John Yates. It's the 25th of September.
Happy birthday, John.
And he is
John.
he survived cancer twice.
Amen to that.
And I think he's from Australia, I believe.
Down under.
Down under.
Yeah.
And we just got done putting some fuel in the tank. And here's what we put in to the fuel tank. Let me know in your comments. This stuff seemed to work really well. We're not endorsed by this by any way, but this seemed to have solved a lot of problems for us last year. We were starting to get LG, and we don't want that. And what do we got going for
Oh, we
today?
got something totally different. We've been sawing for over 30 years, going on probably closer to 40, and
We got a mystery log.
yeah, it's a mystery log. I'm going to call it, and correct it, you know, in the comments. But I'm going to call it Reddit.
Reddit.
Yeah,
Reddit.
R-E-D-D-I-T.
I've seen it grow around here.
It seems to be an oak family. It has a
It has a stinky smell to it.
really bad smell. And
Acidic smell.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not pleasant, but we've seen it back in the log yard, and we said, let's put it on the mill and see what it turns out to be.
Yeah.
So you'll know when we know.
There's
so-
nothing you can't make sheeting out of.
So, yeah.
Right?
All right, let's
go.
get going. All right, let's get this show started. And we're going to saw up this mystery oak. It's a big log. Should produce lots of boards, but we won't know until. Okay, let's get the doggies up. Doggies out. All right. Yeah, I think the log is somewhere around 26 at the big end, maybe 24 at the small end. Might have to make a stop sign. I'm not sure yet until I get it on the carriage. So, all right, let me open these knees up. Right around there. That's about 26 inches there. Yep, she's a beaut, Clark. It's a nice round log, but it's not an oak you normally would see. That looks good. Yeah, it's a big alligator. All right. Oh, I just want to get a opening cut on it. It's looking pretty darn happy where it's at. Alright, let's put the master dog down. And all I want to do is just get a flat spot. We'll stop sign it a little bit. Just want to get a flat spot established. And we'll work our way down from there. I did not bring little Donnie today because we were going to saw hard maple until I got here this morning, and Eddie told me I got a different plan and you got to adapt. All right, let's keep working it around till we get up. Till we get it down to the magic number, won't be too long. had called Pete, and that's 319 up this morning. He's leaning towards Pin Oak, and it very well could be. We just got fuel delivered this week, and I think they might have stirred up the bottom of that tank a little bit. So we might have to do a little maintenance here in a minute. I hear the motor sort of not liking it. Might have to clean the filter a little bit. That always happens when we get fuel delivered. It's been a while. Yeah, she's not liking it. It takes about a minute to clear it out, so no big deal. Hoping to make it through this log. Oh, I think I can get one more off. We'll be down to our magic number. Or one more board off our log. There we go. Yep. Filter's not liking this. Alright, let's see if we can get it turned. Yeah, I'm thinking this might actually be a Pin Oak. Start there. It is an ugly looking thing. We're going to take 5. Tell you what, we'll catch you here when we unclog the filter here. All right, here we go again. We got the filter cleaned out. This does this every time we get fuel. And we were down to probably, less than 50 gallons in the tank. So, just having a little water break here. So when they dump that fuel in, we got 200 gallon in there, and it stirs up that bottom. Just the way it is, and it'll be good. Okay, Eddie's getting his camera rolling again, so Eddie's going to get the blade moving here again, and yep, I could predict what was going to happen before it happened, but I'll take little problems like that. Okay, I didn't know if I put a scent to this or not. Nope. All right, here we go. Back a solid. And yep, I think Pete was right. This is nothing more than a nasty old Pin Oak. Just didn't look like a typical pin oak. All right, let's turn that. And we're going to bring you along to clean the filter, but there's certain things that's just too hard to bring a camera over there and get fuel all over it. And everything gets hot, it catches fire and all kinds of, no, it's just not worth playing around. But anyhow, we're back. We had that problem in the winter time one time, and it was due to gelling problems. So we put anti-gel, and I don't care if it's July. We put both treatments in it. It's better to be over precautious than not enough. What does Louis McNeely think? That bus motor sounds happier now. Wasn't getting enough food. But I'm going to take this down to about, an 8x8. We need some 4x4s for, if it wasn't for this being so darn heavy, I would have took a lot more 4x4s, but it just literally kills everybody. Of course, we could get on a 12.5 by 12.5. I gotta put my little fan back on here. All right, let's take that top down. Yeah, that Boat World, now they want some 4x4 blocking. Continue down. But yeah, my eyes doing really, really remarkable. I haven't been able to see this clear since probably I was in my 20s. So that was well worth the cataract surgery. Yeah, I think we're going to take this down to 12.5. There, the full set took it right to 12.5. That's what we want. All right, we got to do one thing before we do this, and anybody can guess what it is. I want to get the doggies out of harm's way. That one don't want to grab for some reason, but we'll be all right. All right, let's come up to our dial here. Let's get down to 8 1/4. And I notice I have to fight these back on. There's 8 1/4. We wanted to solve some of this order for Eddie. what I'm going to do to make it easier, I'm going to lay this down now. That way I can just take 2 at a time off. A little bit less weight, don't have to fight one heavy one. So let's come up to our dial here. Oh, I'm liking that. We're gonna get down to 4 or 8 1/4, then 4. Right in the middle of the pith there. Look at that. That'll be all right for what they're doing. They're just walking boats up with this. Let's get out to 4. There it is. Make 4x4s. He's going to cut them into 18-inch blocks, so these knots really don't matter. See, my taper was out a little bit, but it's all right. All right. Let's take it down to 4. I'm liking that. Because your snack video is basically the same thing as what we're doing. We haven't even filmed it yet and I'm talking about it. And that stuff's ignorant heavy. Open more than enough. It's kind of an illusion when you're looking at it. You're like, did I bring it back far enough? All right, let's get down to 4. There we go. Sounds like my filter's going to need one more unclogging, then I'll replace it. Thing about it, we got the fuel delivered on Monday. This is Saturday. It's easy, you're gonna have to help Eddie. make something out of it. That's what we like to do here. We like to make something out of something would have been useless. All right. We're going to have enough motor to get through this. All right, let's get that 12.5. That looks good. Motor is not liking it. Let's get this off the carriage edge. I don't like oak sitting on my head blocks if possible. One more cut. That's all we need. As we limp on down the highway. All right, we will catch you here at the end and we will fix this problem for good. All right, time for some EduCam, and
So this blade is fixed, right? This does not move.
yeah, that's the one that the fence on the other side either exposes that blade or hides that blade.
But this is the blade that moves back and forth when we crank the handle back there.
And that's the one that the laser follows.
Right.
So everybody wants to see what makes the edger work. And basically it's a conveyor belt feed. And then a couple people asked about, is there a kickback device? Yes, there is. These are the little fingers, just pieces of hollow tubing that they had put sharp edges on. And that keeps the boards from flying back out at the operator. So we're gonna give you EduCam here. So Zizi's gonna get her fired up. We got the laser on. And you talk about laser burn. So yeah, this fence right here is the one that exposes that blade that's fixed. And then this crank here is the actual width of the board, and this hydraulic valve right here turns the feed off and on. I guess there's some people that think that this is an electric switch. It's a hydraulic valve. we got done just in time because the clouds really let loose here. So there's that pin oak, and hey, Pete never lets us down.
No.
He knew what it was just from a picture, but it looked different to us.
Water
whatever-
oak it might be. Water oak or pin oak.
Yeah, he said it could be water oak. And here was what caused us, this caused us all the grief right there. That's the filter that's on the tank itself. And yeah, look how nasty that pouring out of there, brown. But yeah, the bottom of the fuel tank is definitely, that's where it all settles out, and they stir it up when they dump the fuel in.
We had this problem last time.
Yeah, and seems to be okay. I'm gonna go get a new filter, and I think we'll be back
Give it
in
a day or
business.
two to settle out.
And also, do us a favor, go over to the store and get
Yeah.
yourself some Bus Motor Production merchandise. That greatly helps the channel out. And then when you come to the Bunyan Show, we'll know who you are. So, but yeah, thanks for coming along, and sorry about the background noise here, but it is raining.
It is.
So we'll catch you on the next one, and thanks again. Bye-bye.